Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gears Turning podcast. This is a place where all my little yaps and opinions go into one big episode. As always, the opinions are my own. Feel free to share yours in the comments, and let's go on for the first topic. Why I'm making a podcast. Basically, my idea is that, all my little... So, if anyone follows Dark Viper, like a YouTuber that I absolutely love to watch, and it kind of reminds me, the mannerisms... His mannerisms I kind of relate to a degree. He has a rambles channel where he just kind of just says things in yaps, and Flats is also known for doing it as well. And I talk a lot, right? I talk about everything. Let's come up in my personal life, both gaming, and everything like that. So I thought I would just start recording all my little yaps, and I'll end up putting them probably on a second channel. Whether they gain traction or not, I don't really care, but it's more content, right? At the end of the day, I enjoy doing it. I quite like just waffling, and even if nobody's listening, I like to think that just waffling to people, and at least my small audience is kind of just fun. I've always said I become big enough, 100% doing a podcast. I love the idea of having a podcast where I can just ramble with other people. So almost like a rambles channel to a degree is something that I do want to set up and have. Just so anytime I have, they'll probably be compressed into longer episodes, so it'll be from different days. So I might be wearing different clothing in each clip with a different video, but I'll just kind of compile them up and put them in a video maybe each week. I finally got an Elite controller. Okay, so a lot of you know that I play on console as well as PC. And I actually have them, you can kind of see them actually back here, maybe a little bit on the back shelf. You kind of can't, it's a bit dark in the back. But both Series X controllers that I have, all both of them have the same fault in the which that the LB button, this one, is just dead. It's just broken. It's dead. It just doesn't work. So I've kind of bit the bullet a little bit, and decided to go and finally, considering all my hours, actually go and get an Elite controller. And yes, it's the Elite core, so it doesn't come with any of the paddles on the back. I'll have to buy them separately, which I'm sure I will do in the future. But I kind of took the Elite controller for granted. Don't get me wrong, still probably gonna get the same issues with the LB button eventually. But overall, just the quality seems a lot nicer in terms of weight and feel. Obviously, you have the removable thumbsticks and removable D-pad, which you can kind of take off, replace, and customize it however you like. I'm sure some other companies do custom ones, as well as obviously Xbox doing their own ones as well. But just the quality is nice. The extra weight is nice. It's just one rechargeable battery. I do have a few concerns with the longevity of it, but the rechargeable battery that I've had in my controllers anyway, that I've had since my Xbox One, barely any degradation, barely any drain on that, battery health wise. So it's not a huge issue. I think it probably will last a long time, as long as I don't get that LB button issue again. But there we go. I now own an Elite controller because all my other controllers are broke. Unreal Engine 5 is finally being used. Unreal Engine 5, the engine that was released in 2022, is finally getting some love. The Witcher 4 is meant to be the most advanced of all the projects with Engine 5. Obviously, we've got a Cyberpunk sequel, the Witcher spin-off, and the Watcher remake. I think the most popular game right now using Unreal Engine 5 is still Fortnite. But it's nice to see more games now coming out. I believe Ark's sequel, Ark 2, is also going to be using Unreal Engine 5. So it's nice to see the engine actually like coming to life rather than all just the demos that we originally had when it came out. I think there was the Matrix demo was the main one, but I believe there was also like a Spider-Man one as well showing the capabilities of the engine. But it's nice that we're finally getting these games that, you know, make the most of the new game engines coming out.
The Watch Dogs movie?
So, the Watch Dogs movie was confirmed by Ubisoft. So, as you can see, this is actually on the Ubisoft site. Watch Dogs movie starts production this summer. The upcoming Watch Dogs movie adaptation has its leads. Hunger Games, Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, Sophie Wilde, Talk to Me have been cast as a film, which will feature an original story set in the Watch Dogs universe. The thing with this is Watch Dogs is just like a hacker spy film, right? So what, other than just being in the Watch Dogs universe, how is this any different to just making a spy movie and just slapping the Watch Dogs like logo on it? Maybe they used some tech from it, but realistically, I feel like this isn't going to be plot-wise too much different from any other just spy hacker movie, right? Other than maybe just featuring some of the names of previous characters and maybe a bit of the tech from the video games, but I feel like the actual plot is going to be quite similar to other movies in the genre. So we'll have to see how it performs when it comes out. But we'll see. I guess we'll see. The entire point of Watch Dogs is people not being happy with their entire life being a profile. True, I guess you could use the plot from the previous games within the film, but it just said it's going to be in the Watch Dogs universe. So I guess we'll see. If it's something really unique and it really has that flair to it and it's something different, but at the same time, they could very much just call it Watch Dogs, make a spy movie, slap some names of previous characters, and release that, and it'd probably be, you know, many people are going to watch it because it has, again, the Watch Dogs title on it.
Always update your Nvidia drivers.
My graphics drivers have been faulty, and I didn't even know. So I updated my graphics drivers maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, fully refreshed, fully fresh install, like thought that was going to fix some of the issues that I've been having, and then this is a couple months ago, and I thought this had fixed all my like stuttering issues and low FPS. Turns out it didn't fix any of my issues, and it actually made them worse. I finally got round to then reinstalling and re-updating my graphics drivers because I started to get 30 to 40 FPS in Overwatch when streaming, when I should have got around like 200 to 300. And I didn't even realize it. I thought Overwatch was just badly optimized because Overwatch it tend to happen in, but Overwatch is, again, the only like high, fast-paced FPS I tend to play on stream, so I just thought it was that. Turns out it was my graphic drivers, so I ended up going to Nvidia, obviously refreshing them, reinstalling them, and that has fixed my issue, so I now get actual, like, good FPS in Overwatch. So that's always fun. That's always fun.
Hey, you watched this far, so I must have your attention, right? Well, if you enjoyed, watch the video, maybe press the sub button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!